Hi, let's talk. Alright, so I have been blessed to walk into a Hobby Lobby. Sadly, my brother dragged me into there because he wanted to take my other brother around and look at shit. I had never been to a Hobby Lobby before, and they had some cute shit, so I had to get that shit. So today we're gonna be building a Rowlet. This is my favorite fucking Pokemon. I've had him for I want to say close to maybe 2 weeks, I think. He's just been sitting there. I did have another one. I built this off camera. But I had a score bunny. Girl. There you go. But this is my second favorite starter. This is my first favorite starter. But yeah, I built this one off camera. He's a little cutie. His head comes off. Now, breaking the first wall a little bit, I actually have another Rowlet figure that I filmed prior in a past video. You're gonna be seeing this video afterwards, but this thing is already done. But this is my first Rowlet figure that I built for camera. But yeah, I don't know why I had to show you that, but anywho, let's get to making Birdie Boo. Is that how you pronounce it? Brindy Boo. You can't, it's flipped for you. But it says Brindy Boo, I think. I don't know. Anywho, let's unbox. These just slide off, but it's not sliding off that well. These are kind of like model kits. If you've ever seen model cars or sometimes they have model anime figures. I remember my brothers had I think it was my brothers, or maybe I got it just from a friend or something like that. But I remember someone had Dragon Ball Z characters when I was a kid, and they were these the things you push out and whatnot from the plastic material. All right, unboxing. Come on, Birdie Boo. There he is, our son. I think I'm probably going to tell you a little story along with building this little character. Also, from here, I'm going to have to angle you down, and the camera's going to be a little jank. So just bear with me. Sit along for the ride. But before we get the janky shit, all of the instructions are in the box. And it's not hard instructions, these are really very simple. As long as you can read A goes into B, B goes into C, you're fine, okay? I don't have to this is a no glue kit. You don't really need tools. I used some tools. Give me a moment. I used my X-Acto knife. I'm not going to show it, I don't want to show a bladed weapon. But yeah, I've been using my X-Acto knife to kind of, if there's any nibs or anything jutting out. I'm sorry, I have to look here. I can't look here. I look here. But if there's any jibs pointing out, I just snip them off. But I think we're gonna change camera angles. Gotcha. All right, so here. So we have Rowlet's back. We have stickers for eyes. Rowlet's face. Oh, so cute. Look at him. This is my absolute fucking favorite starter. When Sun and Moon dropped, I want you to know this is where I fell in love with that motherfucking starter. I love that little owl, and I love the Decidueye too. I think the Decidueye is so cool. And I'm just taking these pieces out. I don't really give a fuck about order. As long as I feel like I know where certain things go, we should be fine. And these are very easy to take out. These two little kits were about $8.99. Yeah, $8.99 each. I might do more in the future, I don't know. If I ever go back to Hobby Lobby, I'll definitely look around. They did have a Cinderace that I was thinking about getting, but I was just like, let me see how this one goes before I jump into doing, you know, anything like that. So, where do I need to start first? Okay, so, if you can see, one is, I think, building Rowlet's face. Okay. Let's get into it. Depending on what I do, might enter that in. I jabbed myself in the finger. No bleeding. It was just a light touch. But it did scare me a little piece. This, I'm just shaving off the little nibs that were like attached to the posts and whatnot. Okay, let's get into assembling. Now, I hope I know what I'm doing when I get to post, because I accidentally stopped the video entirely. But, ooh, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. I can't feel it that far in, sorry. But I'm just putting his beacon. Next step is, looks like we're putting his face on the plate. This thing. Sorry. I'm sorry if everything's out of frame. I'm filming at a very odd angle right now. Let me just tilt you down a little bit further. Yeah, it looks like his face goes onto this plate thing. We got a little guy. Look at him. He's so cute. Alright, next step is, I guess, combine the feet. They're two separate little parts. And yep, there we go. That was hard. None of this stuff, I don't know why. Like, none of this stuff is hard. It was fairly simple. This one in. I don't like the white part and that hair. Get the fuck away. But yeah, Rowlet's one of my favorite starters. Back in the day when I first played Sun and Moon, he, of course, was my first pick from the fucking jump. Which way is this facing? This is his undercarriage. Which way is going to be, you know? Okay, I think that this is the way it's supposed to be. So this is his front. I don't think it matters which feet go on which one. I think they're relatively the same. But back when Sun and Moon dropped, of course he was my first starter. I didn't know which starter I was gonna pick, but once I saw fucking Rowlet, I was obsessed, and he was my little baby. That was my little partner. I remember when we get access to what is it, Pokemon Me, or like the Pokepelago, whatever the fuck the thing is called, where you play with them, I was in that shit. He had max friendship or max affection. That shit was on deck. Is that the back or the front? I think that's the back. This is the front. Alright, so let me make sure I'm getting this on camera. Alright, so I think this, we're sliding his little undercarriage into the front part. Okay. I wish, I know this is probably a sucky angle, I'm sorry. I can't really even see what I'm doing on the camera because I have to angle it down. But, yeah. First part done. With the tail, it looks like. Or his little, like, tail feathers or little tail leaves. That wasn't hard at all. But fairly simple. Okay, and then we close them together. Oh. Okay, what's going on? What's going on, Brindy Boo? And actually, Rowlet, or like Decidueye, I traded it, it's like a random trade, but Decidueye was my first ever shiny in, how do I say Scarlet and Violet, in, girl, what the fuck is going on? His thing is, it's not lining up properly. What am I doing wrong? I don't want to break him. Okay, that... What the fuck is going on? Does something gotta slide in properly? We got it. Okay. These whole... Alright, we just got... There's actually just only a couple more pieces. I just messed up. I just messed up. Freaking great, bro. And he was already so hard to fucking put together. That might have been why he was so hard to put together. I forgot to put this piece together with his tail. That's what the other green piece is for. Now let's hope I can get this in again. Oh, we got it. Yeah, perfect. Her first try. Cutie. He's so cute. I love Rowlet so much. Oh shit, fuck. Okay, next thing is his little crest. His little, or his little leaf bow. That is upside down, I think. Oh, and there we go! This is Brindy Boo! Okay. Now he's gotta put on his eyes. He only has one set of stickers, and this can't be like that hard to fucking do. So let's find my tweezers. So let's find like they were fucking a million miles away. That looks right? That's right. Alright. We got finished Brindy Boo. Alright, we're back to normal angle. I really hope I know how to splice this shit together, because if I can't put them together, I'll be deeply upset. Okay, anyways. We got Brindy Boo. And we also got our other starter, Score Bunny. They're so cute. Look at him. He's so precious. Very simple, very clean, very interesting. You know, I could look there. Okay. But yeah, our little man. Okay. All good. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll get better. I'm sorry. But thank you so much for watching. That was us brooding Mr. Rowlet, our little baby Rowlet boy. Okay? Alright. I'll see you on the next one.